So Marvel fans, this is Dan96 and today I'm bringing you some good Marvel film news. Because we got Comic-Con has started already, that's really good for the every time of the year, and it's good for Marvel films to be released and tell what's going on for, a couple of years. Now we know we're getting some news about our Marvel films, what's going to be going on, because we're going to have some new because we're going to have the 2015 till 2019 because we're going to have that event, because we're in 2015 we're going to have the Avengers 2. Because the one Marvel film I'm looking forward to before the Avengers 2 is the new Guardians of the Galaxy film. And I hope they do that one good. It'll be good to watch that next Thursday. Because we're going to get it next Thursday, the UK, we're getting it next Thursday. And then over America, they're going to get in the 1st of August. So they're getting like a 1 day late one. But that's the one film I'm looking forward to. In next year, for the starters, we're going to have our last Phase 2 film. What's going to finish it off? The Avengers Age of Ultron. For that one, the release date we're getting for that, it's the 24th of April 2015. And that'll be a good finish the film off. It'll be good to finish the whole Phase 2 off. I mean, as whole they do it good, how to finish it off, As whole the they do something good with Ultron. I mean, because the news was the origins have changed. Who creates him, and I don't even mind Tony Stark creating him. I know Hank Pym, aka Ant-Man, was the original one, but I don't mind having Tony Stark because he did that in that anime film, the next Avengers. He created him, so it'd be good for the first time to do it again, but in live action. It'd be good, really. Maybe they might surprise us how that works. Yeah, and for that, people, you didn't know about that, because I heard the news about this is new, having a new origin for Ultron. Tony Stark created him. It's not new, really, because that's happened before. The film I said, the next Avengers, you go watch that, then you'll know that that Tony Stark created him, because this ain't the first time that they've changed Ultron's origins. The creator origins one. It was Tony. They did do an origins with Tony created him. So this ain't the first time that. So this is not the first time that has happened. Changing another creator, changing someone else who created him. They're doing like the kind of similar thing what happened in the next Avengers, but with a bit of difference. Anyway, back to the plot. I'm on this video. After that one, we're getting our first film to kick off Phase 3, Ant-Man. And that release date we're getting for him is the 17th of July 2015. And I hope he starts a good off, how to start the film, the whole film. The whole cinematic universe for Phase 3. I mean, I know they had I know it's not the Hank Pym who's going to play Ant-Man, but we know he's in the film, that's good. We know it's the one who becomes him after he gives up Ant-Man. He's Scott. That's the last name I know of him. And I know his first name. I can't remember his last name, but I know the character who's going to play him is Scott, and I don't really mind that way. I mean, I might see what's going to happen. Maybe there might be a plot to the story like Hank Pym was, a hero in the older days, maybe after Captain America. And then he retires when he gets older, and then Scott Lang becomes the new Ant-Man. So maybe Hank Pym might still be Ant-Man, but they might change the story, the story a bit. Like he didn't become, Ant-Man in our timeline. He came Ant-Man maybe a couple of years after Captain America was frozen, or maybe that's how it works. And it's going to be awkward who's the main villain for that one. I mean, they gave some ideas like there's one villain, I can't remember his name, it's really hard to say it. I know there's another one like Tornado, I think that's how they call him. One who can create a tornado. It's going to be hard, you're not going to have Ultron in it because, he's being created by Tony Stark, but I don't know, maybe somehow there could be a surprise that Ultron will be in it. But the villain they've been saying, it could be Yellow Jacker. And I thought first nah, and then later on I realised he did kind of start it off bad first. If you watch the Avengers of Mightiest Heroes, if you watch that animated show, after Hank Pym gave up the Ant-Man suit, he did turn Yellow Jacket and did go bad first. Well, with a bit of craziness, but it kind of was, he was bad. So maybe, yeah, maybe that could happen. Like Hank Pym becomes Yellow Jacket in the film, he goes evil, then Ant-Man, you know, Scott, tells him that you don't need to do this and all that. You know, it all changes his mind, then we have another hero, Yellow Jacket. So maybe that could happen. No, that's what could happen for that film. Then, and after Ant-Man, our next Marvel film will be Captain America 3. Now, that one will be released on the 6th of May 2016. And that's really 2016. And that's going to be another trilogy film of a hero who's going to get, you know, what we're getting. It'd be good what storyline they're going for him. I mean, if you've seen the end of the second one, we know he left off when Shield no more, the Winter Soldier survived. I mean, I knew he was going to survive anyway. And Falcon and him and now are going to find him. I've got a bit of little hints that what the third one could be about. Could be about they still try to look for him, and they do find him, and then they had to face the new threat, Crossbones, who was in the second one. And they'll deal with some of the Venom on the way, and Black Widow gets involved. So we don't know what kind of plot he's getting yet, but that could be an idea for the plot. You know, they had to face Crossbones and whatever Venom they'll think of to put in it. Maybe like Wisco. That'll be fun. That'll be good with it, because I want Wisco back in the film. Right. Then after Captain America 3, in the same year, we're getting Doctor Strange. Because this one came news around about, this was one of the unknown Marvel film names. And it was the, and the day for Doctor Strange, that's the guess I'm putting for this one, was the 8th of July 2016. And I've heard rumours it was going to be like Doctor Strange. I mean, that'd be good really to have that one. Like, 2 months later after Captain America 3, you got Doctor Strange. I mean, it really is interesting how he's going to work out. I mean, if we go, I wonder who's going to play him, because we've had some rumours who's playing him. The one I would like to play him is oh, can't remember his name, but he was the person who did the voice of Smaug in the Hobbit film who played the dragon. I would like him to play Doctor Strange, because he looks like the guy to play him. Because from bits I've seen from the Sherlock series, he did good. So I thought it'd be a good one to play Doctor Strange. For the Venom, I would love to maybe have Dormammu. I think that's how you name him. The one of his Venoms. I would love to maybe they pick him as his main Venom for that film. Now after that one, we're gonna have these other Marvel unnamed films. I'll give you. After Doctor Strange, there's one for the 5th of May, the 2017. Excuse me there. After that one, we're going to get a 28th of July 2017. Then we're going to get a third one in that same year on the 3rd of November. So we're having 3 films in 2017. On the 6th of July 2018. And the first film to start off in 2018. Then the second one will be on the 2nd of November 2018. And there was one rumours lately about we might have a third film in 2018. They haven't gave no release, you know, they haven't gave like a date yet for the film. Well, the only release date we got is 2018. And then our last ever one will be 2019. Now, I've met some guesses for these unknown ones, who it could be. Right. For the first one, the 5th of May 2017, it could be Black Panther. I mean, it'd be good if you started off with the new heroes, like, because after Captain America 3, you're going to get Doctor Strange. And maybe they could start doing, like, after Captain America 3, like, releasing new heroes. Like, first one, Doctor Strange, as I told you already. After him, Black Panther. And for 28th of July in the same year, 2017, Miss Marvel. Could be a good choice for that one. For the 3rd of November in 2017, maybe 4-3, because we need to know what happened to Odin in the end of the second one. I mean, if you guys haven't seen it yet, that's a spoiler. Well, I know everyone's seen it by now. But anyway, the 6th of July in 2018, I can guess Hawk, you know, his own solo film. Now for this one, if the unknown 2018 film one, because I said we might have 3, the third one, the unknown one, if that's going to be like the Amazing Spider-Man 3, then I'm not going to class as that, because I thought maybe they can finish off before the next Avengers film is another Guardians film, because then that can tie in with the you know, to give us some hints of what's going to happen in the Avengers. But anyway, for our second film in 2018, in November the 2nd, could be Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And if we do get a third one in that year, whatever month we get it, I got a feeling Iron Man 4. Because I heard the rumours that the Will Mandarin is going to be in it, so they had to do another Iron Man film, so they can send us like an apology for messing up Mandarin in the first place. I really hated that. But I was really happy later when they released that mini film, All Hail the King. I was really impressed after that. Now I've got a hint, I got a guess for 2019. It could be this one. I thought another Avengers film for that last one, but not just the Avengers. What if Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy team up film? I mean, I would love to finish it off with those two teaming up, because if the Guardians are going to deal with Thanos and his bad guys in this new one next week in Guardians of the Galaxy, it'd be good if you had to like finish it off, you know, before the next Avengers film, the third one. You get the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so they can carry on fighting Thanos, and then in the end of that second film, Thanos goes to Earth when he has all the gems, or you know, he's got half of the gems. And then maybe how they can end the second one is like they land to Earth and they meet, you know, the heroes. And then the third one, and then when it comes to 2019, there we go. Our Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy a crossover film. It would be good to finish it off. With those two teams working together, kill Thanos or stop him once and for all. It would be a good ending for that. To finish the whole cinematic universe. One thing I'd like to know is what's going to happen after that. Because I thought first I heard the cinematic universe was going to continue till 2021. But has that changed now? Is it not going to be 2021 they're carrying on into? But maybe they might have their minds changed. Maybe they might say it's not 2019 will be the last one. It could carry on till whatever they could stop making it. It could be like 2029 they could carry on the whole film cinematic world. Or it could go more longer if we can get the White Spider-Man and X-Men and those other cinematic Marvel characters. Then that can go on forever. That's all from today. If you've got any comments about the news about Marvel in Comic-Con lately, or you know, anything you want to talk about, leave your comments below. And if you're new watching, you know, new person watching this for the first time ever, or found me for the first time, subscribe to me, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.